Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now March 16th of 2020, and ever since the release of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, a lot of fans have been looking forward to the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney and Lucasfilm to see exactly how they're going to really handle everything moving forward throughout this entire decade, to handle the new Star Wars trilogy, the new Star Wars TV series to come on Disney Plus, as well as the new Star Wars universe in general. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the thing about Disney and Lucasfilm is that they are currently in damage control, and the main reason because of this is all due to the box office results for Episode 9. I don't know if you guys knew, but the box office results for Episode 9 were just above $1 billion worldwide at the box office, and now that the digital release of the movie has been put on way earlier than usual, it was supposed to be on the 17th, which would be tomorrow. They actually brought it a couple of days ago online, and it's going to come out on Blu-ray and 4K on the 31st of March. So, with that being said, Disney is currently looking at exactly what they can do with the new Star Wars universe and, of course, their Disney Plus platform to reunite the fans around the world in order to really create a better future for Star Wars. That's exactly what they want to do. They want to create a brighter future for Star Wars in general in order to really give the fans authentic stories that we have never seen before. However, as far as The Rise of Skywalker goes and then brand new Disney CEO Bob Chapek, now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are finished with The Rise of Skywalker, they are moving on to their new Star Wars universe, as well as their new Star Wars trilogy of films that will create a brand new mythology for the fans around the world. Now, it's noted that Disney has multiple plans in place in order to reunite the fans around the world, where it's explained that the new Disney CEO, Bob Chapek, is currently implementing plans in order to restart or reset aspects of The Rise of Skywalker in many ways. Now, it's noted that many changes will be made to the movie, where, of course, with their own new Star Wars universe, and that Bob Chapek wants to introduce not only an entire story of Rey's parents and Palpatine's son that will change the film, but also a story that will dive more so into the training between the Skywalker twins and Kylo Ren's journey throughout the entire film that will be told in a different way in this new universe that will be considered canon, just like how Palpatine was a clone all along. Also, it's noted that the ending between Ben Solo and Rey will have a massive change in order to give the fans an idea of what really happened to Ben Solo at the very end of the movie for the fans to enjoy around the world. This is said to be Disney's way to satisfy the fans. They also have a plan in place in order to release a series of deleted scenes on Disney Plus in the near future to introduce a new cut of the movie that will be considered separate from the planned JJ cut that Disney wants to release sometime in 2023. Disney is currently trying to regain the lost fans to prep for their new Star Wars trilogy to make it as successful as they possibly can for themselves and for the Star Wars community. So let's go over a couple of parts about this, because we do know that the new Disney CEO, Bob Chapek, has replaced Bob Iger, and it really is quite interesting as to why Bob Iger left over at Disney. A lot of people have been questioning that. But when we look at Chapek, a lot of changes are coming to Lucasfilm because either they are really desperate in order to really make this brand more so successful, or they are doing this in a very generous way for the Star Wars community. I would have to say that obviously this is more so leaning to the side of damage control and desperation. That's how I see things, at least. But nonetheless, I'm always excited for the new EU because the new EU is actually said to be far larger than the old one, and it's going to also take many elements from the old expanded universe. Like I say, pretty much all of Star Wars Legends will be returning in some way, shape, or form that's going to fit into the Disney canon, so hopefully they are able to introduce it in a very satisfying way for many of the hardcore fans out there. Now, the other thing is the fact that they want to pretty much implement brand new stories into the mix that is going to restart The Rise of Skywalker. This is Chapek's plan, in order to extend particular stories in Episode 9, as well as unveiling many different deleted scenes that are going to be exclusive to Disney Plus and will be considered canon to the actual movie itself, that's going to be placed in a different cut of the movie that will be separate from the JJ cut, which, by the way, they plan to release sometime in 2023. That's one of their big plans in order to really fix the sequel trilogy in several ways. Now, like I've said before, I mean, I'm not quite sure how I really feel about it being exclusive to Disney Plus with these deleted scenes that are going to be unveiled in the near future. But one thing is for certain is that the new Star Wars universe, that's going to range from books to novels, comics, video games, and more, that's going to really retell or restart the rise of Skywalker. That, I think, is going to be catered more so to the hardcore fans. Meanwhile, the planned deleted scenes that will release in the near future, that will be implemented into a new cut of the movie, that's going to be more so geared toward the casual fans and just the fans in general. That's the more universal way to do things, right? Because everybody likes the movies, and that's pretty much what everybody likes, right? So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.